Hey guys, and welcome back to Zola's Up 2. So, I'm actually a week late on this. It's actually June 6th of 2024, which means it has been a week since this party released, and I still have yet to do the first set of trivia questions that unlocked all the way back on the day this party released, May 30th. Not only that, we also have to do the Season 2 questions, Season 3 questions, and also the Season 4 questions. But granted, all of those will be their own separate videos. Also, thank God today is not one of the days that we're doing trivia questions, as the next one, Season 5, unlocks on June 7th. So, hey, we get to spend the whole day doing trivia questions right now, which is really cool. So yeah, because as you can see, today is not one of the days. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Fun fact, actually, the first set of questions are literally right below the board. So, we have the first question. Whose idea was it to create this? Was it either me or Rose Crystal? Simple answer, me! Since I admitted it all the way back on the first anniversary of the whole series, which was September 4th, 2017. Alright, question 2. Which was the only other season to see this stage? It was either Season 5 or Season 7. Well, we already saw the Season 7 stage in this entire event in the Creations World, so it is Season 7. Now that that is done, let's move on to the rest of the house. Hold on just a second, there we go. So now we're going to move on to the rest of the house. Heading on inside to the actual house itself, we can find more trivia questions. Specifically, by turning around right here, we can see question 3. Who was the first one evicted in Season 1? Was it either Blossom or Akira? And before all of you ask, I did have to look back at a lot of footage from Season 1 to be able to remember what was right and wrong regarding each season. And the answer is Akira. So there we go. That is 3 questions down. I think 4 to go, since I think there's 7 questions total. Actually, all questions but 1 are here in Zola's Up 2. The last one being in the Creation World for question 7. Question 4. Who won Season 1? Was it either Lapis Sheep or Rose Crystal? Well, I'm gonna be completely honest here. Looking back at footage, it was apparently Rose Crystal. Because, fun fact, Lapis Sheep evicted me in the final 3 on Season 1. And again, I had to look back at all the footage, so that's how I'm able to remember this. I had to look at all this footage for the last 3 months just to figure out which ones were right and which ones were wrong when it came to the trivia question answers, or at least answers to these specific questions. Heading upstairs, we have even more trivia questions. Well, this is the only one up here to be related to Season 1, whereas this one is related to Season 2, but we'll get to that in a later video. Specifically, the next episode. Question 5. Which one of the 3 rooms featured here returned as standalone in Season 7? Was it the TV room, the diary room, or the HOH room? Well, ironically speaking, there was indeed only one room that made a return standalone in Season 7, and that was the diary room. Fun fact, the diary room is the only room to ever make a return so many times throughout the series outside of all 3 of these rooms. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. We will come back to this one in another video as it is related to Season 2. Now, the next question, and also the last one to be here in Zola's Up 2, is in Enpro's house. So I'll be right back once I get there. Alright, we are now in Enpro's house, where the 6th question of Season 1 out of 7 relies. This was used as the jury house in which 2 seasons? Either Seasons 1 and 2, or Seasons 3 and 4. From what I remember, and looking at past footage, it was in Seasons 1 and 2, respectively. The last question is located in the Creations World, so let's head over there. Alright guys, we are now in the Creations World, where the final Season 1 question presents itself. So, question 7. What was this comp called? Was it either The Scales Between Us or Season 1 Trivia? For the longest time, I always assumed that it was just Season 1 trivia. But looking back at not only the footage for Season 1, but our look back at Season 1 with Rose Crystal, we apparently found out that it was actually the scales between us. And now that we have all answered questions correct, Lapis Sheep now presents us with the Season 1 banner. With her saying, wow, you really must have been here from the start. Well, indeed, Lapis Sheep. Keep in mind, you were the one who technically evicted me in Season 1, so, you should probably remember that. Oh yeah, I remember doing that to you. Yeah, I later got my revenge in Season 2. Anyway, we can pick up the Season 1 banner. Let's put it on. And that is how it looks. And guys, that is it for this episode. Tune into the next one where we're going to be answering all of the Season 2 questions, which, fun fact, a good 4 of them are actually located here in the Creations World, where only 2 of them are located in Zola's Lab 2. With all that being said, I'll see you next time!